Alright, so today we are going to be going into Rift 12 for the first time and doing the Fire Dragon Pyraxis battle in Prodigy. We've already done the Rift 10 battle, so we've gotten through that. So we've already seen this Fire Dragon Pyraxis, but this is insane. This is the full battle against the Fire Dragon Pyraxis in Prodigy. Its buffs, it absorbs fire, it has ice down, your team's ice spells do less damage. Your wizard's gear is removed, so we have to go into this gear list. And enemy regenerate, they will heal at the end of each round 15%. And the fire dragon is of course weak to water. So we are going to of course be using water pets. Well, I mean that's pretty obvious. We're going to use water pets that have good single hit spells that'll do a lot of damage to the Fire Dragon Pyraxis, and we have no restrictions on this battle here, so I'm excited to get into the final full battle against Fire Dragon Pyraxis, and then hopefully we'll be completing the rest of the Fire Rift by the end of this video, so we can get that all done at the same time. We are going to just choose one more pet here. I'm just trying to choose which one has some good single hit water spells. Let's see, I already have Misty chosen, so we might also choose Downpour. It's got Down Portal, I think.
The burning expanse itself roars for me.
Alright, so we love the new Fire Dragon voice lines, and the fact that it has a name and all the other dragons now have a name, it's just super awesome. Alright, so it has 4,594 hearts at level 100. Alright, so not bad damage there. And of course, my wizard's gear is removed, so it's not going to matter what we have. We only have one spell we can use, and then all-out attack, which takes a lot to charge up. Alright, so it can use a 5-hit AoE spell. Alright, so let's use Down Portal with Downpour. Alright, good damage. We only have 741 hearts left. Should be able to finish this next turn. Oh yeah, oh wait, it does heal. Alright, so now it has 1,400 hearts left. Alright, let's see if we can get this out pretty fast. Nope, not quite. So, but your form is flawed. Your fire is unfocused. Fire Dragon Pyraxis has had some really cool voice lines and dialogue. Alright, might we be able to get it out on this hit? Yes, we did. Alright, we got a critical. You have won this battle, but not the war. Alright, so it's a fairly simple battle, honestly, in the Fire Rift. So let's see if we can get one of the rewards. The Ares Dark Wand, Flamejar, Inferno, Wormblade. Of course. Of course we can't get it. That's just sad. But I'll be trying to get it over time when the Fire Rift is still going. We got 117 battle stars from that. Pretty good. Alright, so nothing else special there. And that is the full battle against Fire Dragon Pyraxis. Not too difficult of a battle. It's easier, I think, than the normal physical dragon. Drakthir, Astral Dragon, Celestrax, and Shadow Dragon Ebon Flare, I think, in the normal Dragon Isle. So yeah, fourth full dragon battle that we experienced in Prodigy. Fire Dragon is the first one released outside of the original 3 dragons released. Super cool, and super glad we get to finally fight that. Alright, the rewards for this battle were Flamejar, the pet, which I'm looking at right now. And then I'm going over to the pet gear section to find what the pet hat, the Dragon Horn, that was available that I already have 2 of from Treasure Track and before. So, couldn't get that on the Lucky Loot, but you can if you don't already have it. So, pretty cool there. That's a members only pet hat. And then Flamejar is a free pet that you can get, free unevolved first evolution, single evolution pet that you can get for free. And then you can get those 2 new wands, Ares Dark Wand and the Inferno Worm Blade, to add to your collection. So that's the full battle against Fire Dragon Pyraxis. Now hopefully I will be going and collecting the rest of the gear items that I did not already have from this Fire Rift. Alright, so battling Fire Dragon Pyraxis yet again has given us the Ares Dark Wand. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is one of the Dark Wands released for the first time for Starlight Festival 2025. It's one of the ones not purchasable in the shop or the Starlight Fest store this year. But we got that Ares Dark Wand. We already have the Inferno Worm Blade. Got that in a previous video. So the Ares Dark Wand, it is right here in the Dark Wand collection that we have. Ares Dark Wand. So this shadow infused staff draws on the power of rams and their inscrutable and strange nature. Interesting. Power bonus of 150, so not terrible. It is rare, and its spell is Shadow Blast, a pretty good random shadow spell. So that's awesome. Love this new design for a wand, Ares Dark Wand. Love that all of the original Star Wands from Starlight Festival ended up getting Dark Wand variants that are released in some way. So that is awesome. And super excited to get the rest of these gear items from the Fire Dragon Pyraxis battle, and the rest of the Fire Rift that I have not gotten because the lucky loot has not been so lucky to me. So super excited to do that. I already have some of these gear items from my video on part 3 of the Fire Dragon battle. So if you want to see me getting all those items, you can check out all 3 parts of my completion of the Fire Rift. And now we have the Infernal Helm from the first Fire Dragon Pyraxis battle in Rift 10. That is awesome. So glad we finally got that. That is a hat that I did not have. It's been unobtainable since it was removed from Conjure Cubes back in August of 2023. So it's been a long time since it's been obtainable. And I never had this hat because I never got it from Conjure Cubes. So, Infernal Helm, super glad to finally have that. So let's find it somewhere in my backpack. I'm not sure what heart bonus it has, so we're just going to have to go find it. It is somewhere, so let's keep going and going. There it is, Infernal Helm. So this is super cool. So glad to finally have this hat, and it's great that it's been re-released in the Dragon Isle. The feathers tickle a little bit, but this hat sure seems to spook your opponents. Maybe it's because it's still alive. Alright, heart bonus of 114. It's uncommon, so it's not great for a hat, but it's still awesome. Like, I try to get every single gear item I can, and this just adds to my collection. So, perfect. And now we have the Inferno Worm Armor. Awesome. So we just got that from one of these rifts. I don't remember which one off the top of my head, but it's a really cool part of the Inferno Worm set. One of the 2 sets for the Fire Dragon Pyraxis. One of those being the Fire Drake set, the other one being the Inferno Worm set. We got that from Rift 9 with Storm Pets only as its requirement. So let's go find that. That's another part of the Inferno Worm set that we now have. So I'm super glad about that. Inferno Worm Armor. Alright. It is legendary and members only. Defense bonus of 275. So really good there. An ancient worm's fire breath captured in a flame crystal powers this exquisite armor. So that is just awesome. I love this. Super glad to finally have it and add to my collection of the Inferno Worm set, because I plan on getting every single part of these 2 sets before Starlight Festival and the Fire Rift ends. So we got to get everything. Got to be lucky with the lucky loot, as many attempts as it might take to finish that up. All right, so that's one more thing that we have gotten. It looks so cool walking around in. So on to the next thing with the next attempt to get one of these gear items. Maybe the Inferno Worm Helm. Yep, there we go. Inferno Worm Helm is next. We got that. We got the Inferno Worm Helm. That is awesome. I think we have all the Inferno Worms set that can be obtained through the Fire Rift. So we got that from Rift 11. No special requirements there. So that is awesome. It took a long time, but we finally got it. A lot of different attempts. There it is. The Inferno Worm Helm, also legendary, members only like the rest of the set, heart bonus of 275. This impressive helm once belonged to a legendary dragon knight who befriended the most ancient Inferno worms. That is so cool. So this guy befriended the Fire Dragon Pyraxis. That is awesome. So now I think we have the full Inferno Worm set. We have the wand, the Inferno Worm Blade, and we have the relic from the Starlight Festival Dragon Isle Fire Rift quests. So we have that, but then the boots. The boots are purchasable in the Starlight Fest store. So by the end of the video, I'm going to be buying that so we can finally finish the set. So super excited for that. And that's one more part down. Just a couple more, I think, left to go before we complete everything in the Dragon Isle Fire Rift. Super excited for that. It's going to be awesome. So it's got 11 days left right now. We got plenty of time. Alright, so I mean, we have everything. I think all we need is the Fire Dragon, or the Fire Drake staff from the first Fire Dragon battle. So let's get that. Last thing. Super excited. There we go. The Fire Drake staff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got that from Rift 10 with the first Fire Dragon Pyraxis battle, all the way in Rift 10. So that's all the rewards. We just got the final one. So awesome. I mean, you can get an infinite amount of Flamegers or Flarias from those battles, but we're not going to worry about that right now. The Fire Drake staff. Let's find it. It's going to be up here. There it is, the Fire Drake staff. Super glad to finally have that. It looks so cool. It is, of course, legendary and not for members only. Its power bonus is 260, so not bad at all. Very close to the Inferno Worm set. Blaze is its spell, so an AoE fire spell. Nice. Its description: a burning flame sapphire taken from a fire drake's treasure trove sits at the top of this powerful fire staff. That is just awesome. I love this one so much. I love them all so much. And now we have all of the gear items from the Dragon Isle Fire Rift, but we don't have the full Inferno Worm or Fire Drake sets because we have to get 2 of the parts through the Starlight Fest store, purchase them for Magicoin, so that is what we are going to do now. So first off, we're going to get the Inferno Worm boots right here for 625 Magicoin. I certainly don't want to spend that many Magicoin, but we gotta do what we gotta do. It's going to put me below 10,000, but it'll be worth it. Inferno Worm boots. Now we have those, so awesome. And then the other part in here is the Fire Drake relic. 735 Magicoin, so even more. But we gotta do what we gotta do to get what we need. Alright, now we're at 8,724 Magicoin. Anyway, we have all the parts of both of these sets now, so that is just awesome. Alright, so we're going to go back to Dragon Isle and then put these sets on to see how they all just look in total overall as a set. So let's see, take off the mount. Then we will put on the Fire Drake set first. Fire Drake hat here. Then the Fire Drake mail. We have the Fire Drake staff. Then let's put on the Fire Drake boots right here, which we got from the Starlight Festival quests. And then Dragon Isle quests. And then the Fire Drake relic, which we just got. Super cool description here. Whips of superheated fire tear through your foes. That is awesome. And then Flame Lashes is its unique fire relic spell. So that is super cool. It looks to be a 2, 3, or 5 hit single spell. So super cool there. Alright. And then of course the Fire Wyvernling buddy is the perfect buddy to be wearing. So this is awesome. I mean, I love this. It's so cool. The Fire Drake set. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It looks amazing on us. The full thing. Finally, it took quite a while to do, but we got it. And it was all worth it. So all the time spent going through those rifts, doing them as many times as we could in order to get these gear items. And then all the magic coins spent to buy the ones from the shop. Totally worth it. Now let's put on the Inferno Worm set. So the other one, the members only set. So we got all that. Then we got the Inferno Worm blade here. Then we got the Inferno Worm relic up here. Yep. And then we got the Inferno Worm boots, which we just bought. Boots to keep your feet safe in the hottest of infernos. Awesome. Dodge bonus of 275. Legendary and members only, of course. So it's all very, very awesome. The set looks so cool. Love it. So that is just awesome. I don't know which one looks better. They all look amazing. Both sets here look perfect. So, and I'm so excited to get the other Fire Dragon, to get the other dragon sets that have not been released yet. They're going to be just as cool as this one, I'm sure. These two, and then the other Fire Dragon. Why do I keep saying that? The other Dragon Isle sets that are all so cool. Now these just look amazing. Anyway, so I completed the rest of the Fire Rift in my previous 3 videos on the Dragon Isle Fire Rift. So if you want to see me get those other gear items and showcase them more, you can check out those videos, and they will show a lot more of that process and the full completion of the Dragon Isle Fire Rift without getting all of these gear items, because we got the rest in this video. So this is just spectacular. I love it so much. And well, what are your thoughts on the full Dragon Isle Fire Rift in Prodigy? I mean, it was super cool. One of the best rifts I've seen from here. So what are your thoughts about it? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments.